Good morning, Phil. Thanks for coming in today.
Good morning, Rachel.
Okay, Phil, let us continue from where we stopped in the last episode, okay?
Sounds good, Rachel.
18. Can you walk us through how you would kick off a new project?
When setting off into a new project, I start with a kickoff meeting to reiterate the vision, which is very important for the team, to set project goals and define roles, to establish communication protocols, definitely ensure that there is a project charter even before getting into that kickoff meeting. Also, working with a team to create an initial project management plan of sorts, taking the information from the project charter and expanding on it enough for team members to understand the direction of the project. If it's a small project, then the kickoff meeting will not be as prolonged. But if it's a large project where people need further understanding and clarification, then I could dedicate 1 to 2 hours for some deep conversation about the vision of the project, key players in the project, and it's also an opportunity for the stakeholders to know each other. Once the kickoff meeting has been effectively held, the next step will be to frequently meet with a team. On agile projects, this could be a daily thing in a daily scrum. On a predictive project, this could be more frequent, like 2 to 3 times a week as the situation allows. But definitely not just once a week on some projects, because in that way you would lose stakeholder engagement. So as much as possible, I want not only my team engaged, but I also want my stakeholders engaged.
I'm impressed with your ability to think on your feet. 19. In your opinion, what is the role of a junior project manager in relation to senior management and project team members?
Very good question. Well, a junior project manager, in my mind, supports senior management by ensuring project alignment with company goals, and they facilitate the project's day-to-day operations to keep the project on track. I see them as being a servant leader for the team. I see them as being one who could carry food and water if needed to help the team. I see them as one who could also help remove roadblocks, one who could begin the culture of shielding the team from interruptions where possible. I know for a junior project manager, some may feel it's a stretch, but you got to keep them learning right from the get-go. So I would mentor, coach, and train such an individual to begin these roles and responsibilities.
I'm impressed with your experience and your passion for this field. You've given me a lot to think about. 20. How do you measure and report on project performance?
To measure and report on project performance, I first need to understand what my stakeholders want. But once I understand what they want, I could use key performance indicators such as project schedule variance, cost variance, as I alluded to in the beginning. I use earned value mindedness to work my budgets. When it comes to quality metrics, I could track deliverable quality metrics, defect reports, failure reports, and I would report these regularly to stakeholders through high-level dashboards and status reports, just enough information for them to understand where the project is at and enough information to allow them do their job, which is remove roadblocks and keep sharing the vision and doing things at a more strategic and operational level.
So, Phil, I've been through your resume and I'm impressed with your extensive experience in project management.
Thank you. I've been fortunate to work on a variety of projects from small scale startups to large scale corporate initiatives.
That's quite a range. Tell me about some of the challenges you faced in managing these projects.
Well, I've certainly had my share of curveballs thrown my way. One particularly memorable project involved managing a team of developers across multiple continents. There were folks out of Europe, and the time zone was challenging, but we were able to cope with it just by sheer determination and collaboration.
Oh, that sounds like it could be quite tricky. How did you handle the time zone differences and cultural barriers?
It did take some creative scheduling and a lot of patience, reiterating what we said, but we managed to pull it off. And this was for a localization project effort, and the key was to establish clear communication channels and foster a sense of camaraderie among the team members, even when they were thousands of miles apart.
That's impressive, Phil. It sounds like you have a knack for building strong teams and overcoming obstacles.
I've learned that effective communication and adaptability are absolutely essential for success in project management.
I couldn't agree more. So, Phil, why are you interested in this particular position with our company?
I'm drawn to the company's innovative approach to project management and its commitment to sustainability. I'm also excited about the opportunity to work on a diverse range of projects that make a real impact on the world.
Tell me more about your interest in sustainability.
I believe that businesses have a responsibility to operate in a way that protects the environment and promotes social responsibility. I'm very passionate about this, and I am particularly interested in incorporating sustainable practices into project planning and execution. As you probably read from my resume, I have a background in civil engineering and construction, so I'm very passionate about how the environment is treated.
Sustainability is certainly a priority for our company. We're always looking for ways to reduce our environmental impact and make a positive contribution to society.
Well, I'm eager to join a team that shares my values and is committed to making a difference.
We're excited to have you here, Phil. I think you'd be a great addition to our team.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to contribute to your company's success.
We appreciate you taking the time to interview with us. We were very impressed with your qualifications. We'll be in contact with you shortly to let you know our decision.